on our way to yet another hot and humid day, and Local 4 lifestyle editor Jon Jordan joins us with some suggestions on how you can keep your cool. Hey, Jon.
Hey,
How are you?
Sweating just on the way to the car, and it makes me crabby, so I'm just warning you.
Oh no, Jon's crabby.
Well, Tuesday, as you will recall, we talked about like products, skincare, makeup that were formulated in ways to keep you cool.
Right. Correct.
Here's a real easy thing to do with any kind of product: put them in the refrigerator.
Interesting.
Okay, just store your products there. They actually even make small counter refrigerators for your cosmetics.
Your
and
beauty
skincare.
products. Yeah, I have one of those. I have yet to use it though.
That's so
Just in the box?
surprising.
Kind of.
We're finding a lot of things. I'm finding a lot of things in the box.
This week. Kim
She
knows,
just like,
yeah, it's influenced to buy things.
It's a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
But you can put other things in the freezer. You can put your bed linens in the freezer. You can put accessories in the freezer. You can, metal jewelry, scarves. It really, like, I don't really cook, so I might as well just use it as closet space, right?
I was just gonna say, like, do you have food in your refrigerator at all?
It's a good question.
He's like,
I don't know.
food.
He's like, I'm doing takeout every day. All right, cool. So, I mean, that's good advice. Keeping things cool. So when you say bed linens in the freezer, like, and then you're getting them out, and then like before you go to bed, you have like a nice cool blanket.
Yeah, and it'll keep you cool for longer than you might think.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
or the freezer, for that matter.
Yeah.
You can put them in the freezer. But now let's talk about fabric,
Let's
because
get
we're
into
on that
it.
topic.
Yes.
Typically, we think about linen. Okay, that's a given. You can shop. There's a lot of bargains out there right now, and I'm not sure if you can see how. I found this cool blazer for $16. You can see through this. Look at.
Yeah, you can.
Look at how sheer that is.
Let's hold it up steady and let's see if they can see it on the camera.
You know what? Here, let me put
So
my.
you can kind of see your hands through it. You can see how.
Well, here, let's see if I can put my. Look at how sheer that is.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. There you go.
$16, people. And one of the key points here is that it's not lined,
Yeah.
Okay.
because that will definitely make things hotter. Another thing I want people to think about is wool.
Whoa.
Tropical weight wool is called tropical weight wool for a reason,
Okay.
and it's been around forever.
Is it a special weave or?
Exactly, and weave is something that you can see how sheer that is too. Feel how
me feel
lightweight that
this.
is.
It's very
This
lightweight.
does not. I would never think this was wool.
And but can you imagine how comfortable and cool that would be?
It almost kind of feels like linen.
It does.
Yeah.
Right?
It does. That's
but it
a really good
actually
observation.
doesn't wrinkle as much. It's a great investment, because you could wear something like this 365 and not look like it's out of season.
Right. You've got your Hawaiian shirt on.
And
in
I'm
the
happy you
wintertime.
brought up the linen wrinkling, because it's like kind of annoying. You sit
is.
down and it's like a crease everywhere.
But it's supposed to wrinkle,
Yeah.
so you have to, in your head,
Think that that's
realize
the style.
that this is the nature of the fabric,
Okay.
and just go with it.
Let go of the fantasy of having the perfectly pressed, wrinkle-free linen dress
Yeah, that's
on.
just like
Yeah.
a fantasy.
Yeah, it's not gonna
all right. Well, our homes and workplaces can become oven-like without. We've got, like, if we don't have our air conditioning working. So you say that maybe we should get a little shady.
Yeah, I am constantly adjusting blinds. I have big, like floor-to-ceiling windows, and a lot of them, and I am constantly, from morning until sundown, adjusting. And I actually do this in the winter too, to let sunlight in to warm my residence, but especially now, keeping sunlight out of your home is really important, whether you have air conditioning or not.
It makes such a big difference. I made the big mistake. If it was like, we finally get these beautiful sunny days, and I've got the blinds all up, and it was a sauna in my apartment. It really was.
And it's surprising how quickly that can happen.
Yeah, it's very true.
Speaking of residences, though, there are some psychological tricks that you can utilize when it's hot like this. cool-toned paint colors on your walls, psychologically, like the blues and the greens especially, let you perceive your environment in a cooler way.
Oh.
And scents, there are certain scents, citrus, lavender, bergamot, though eucalyptus, when you think about eucalyptus, it has kind of that cool, it's why people put it in their shower,
That makes
to
a lot
open
of
up
sense.
their breathing, passages.
So breathe it in and trick your mind. Love it.
And it's also perception,
Yeah.
visual. Cool is partly a visual thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
I don't think it's gonna help, like, if I'm like sweating, if I paint on my walls blue right now.
It won't help you.
That's not gonna help.
You could use a fan.
Yeah. Because you've got some cool ones here.
Like, talk to us about these really quickly.
We have interns.
Okay, John is hilarious. Perfect. I didn't even think of that. This is so exciting.
And then there's
You can always pick up a little device that goes around your neck. I just
Okay.
tried that out, and
This is
it's
cool.
You got to turn it on.
How
and
do we turn
you
this
charge
on?
it like there's a little button on the side there. You can
bring it up.
adjust. You can adjust the
I'm old school.
velocity.
Here we go.
Here's one.
Oh, this is
Here's
good.
this is $1.25 at the $1.25 store.
Wait, did you take that off my desk?
No.
Yes.
I gave you one, but this is for
I thought that was the
Tati.
one that was on my desk.
You're like, I don't even know where it came from, but I think that's mine. That's great. These are great ideas,
And
John.
I'm the old school fan.
Where did you get
Karl
this? This
Lagerfeld.
works.
Pardon me?
Where did you get this?
Just online, and it was under $20.
Oh, this is great.
John,
I got like
thank
the
you so
Beyonce
much.
effect going on here.
Blow that hair, girl.
Exactly.
Thank you, John.
Wow,
you.
thanks for keeping us cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can probably hear this in the mic right
It's all
now.
good.